Hey everybody, good afternoon. Sam Dog, the infamous 253 coming at you with Dallas Stewart on the speakerphone. Dallas, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, not really our best week. A lot of upsets this past week, which resulted in a 7-8 week 14, a sub 500. A lot of crazy upsets, especially the crazy games that happened in the final three primetime games. On the Sunday night game, which we majorly whiffed on, no surprise there. And then the two Monday night games. That was the reason we went 7-8, man. And now, finally, on to week 15. Man, this season has really flown by. First, let's just get our game out the way for Seahawks fans. We're first up. We're gonna do our Monday night game. We play on Monday night. I'm still kind of pissed that they flexed this game out of the Sunday slate because I hate having to use PTO. So I'll be taking a half day from work on Monday, working from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. so I can get ready to go up to Seattle early. So we got the Philadelphia Eagles coming to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Obviously, we fought better than what we did on Thanksgiving against the 49ers, ultimately falling short by 12 points. And the Philadelphia Eagles got beat pretty handily by the Dallas Cowboys. The Eagles went from the 1 seed to the 5 seed.
Yeah, in a span of a few weeks.
Yeah. I mean, Philadelphia, what has been up with the Eagles lately? They're kind of falling apart.
Yeah, the offense has been bad the last two games. The defense has just been giving up yards and points left and right. Man, yeah, they looked off right now.
Yeah. I mean, and then obviously we had to play Drew Lock last week because Gino with that groin injury. We don't know what Gino's status is going to be for Monday night though, but definitely Philly's going to be coming into this game really pissed off. I'm still going to be going to this game regardless, so player interactions to come as usuals, and a long time streak of beating the Philadelphia Eagles. We've been beating them since we've been on a winning streak against them that goes back to 2011 when we beat them with Tavares Jackson. And unfortunately, that Eagles team is going to be going and pissed. And unfortunately, I think our dominance of the Eagles may come to an end. To be realistic, I mean, can it be winnable? Yeah, I mean, we just got to play a better game. At least we were competing with San Francisco last time, but we got to be competitive if we want to have any chance to win. Don't turn the ball over, score a lot of points, and make Philly make the mistakes. But unfortunately, with the way things are going, with the way our defense was, with Adams getting burnt and just a lot of things going on, Pete Carroll super pissed off right now as of what Brennan Nelson said. So who knows what happens later on with that. But unfortunately, I got to give the edge to Philadelphia. I think they get back on track, and unfortunately, it's going to be against us. So I got to unfortunately take the Eagles.
Yeah, as much as I want to take the Seahawks, I just can't. The Eagles are going to be desperate for a win. They want to get back on track. They're going to be pissed. They've played their two worst games of the season the last 2 weeks. I mean, I do think we'll keep it close, but I don't think we'll have enough in the end to pull it out. I would really love to because
Oh
it'd be
yeah,
a great win,
knock on wood.
but I just don't see it happening. The
Yeah,
the Eagles can't really afford to lose three in a row.
yeah, unfortunately, but knock on wood. But we do have Seahawk wise, we got a long way to go, and we got a lot of work to do this
This
off
is the
season.
last real tough game of the 4 game gauntlet.
Yeah. Granted, that Tennessee game doesn't look easy now
Yeah,
though
it doesn't.
either.
That Tennessee game doesn't look as easy now.
Yeah, but we got a lot of work to do this offseason, a lot of moves to make. So let's just see how well we can play it out. Definitely still a lot of bright spots with some of these rookies though, but we'll see. All right. Now to go to the beginning. Thursday night football, a toilet bowl in the AFC West. We got the Los Angeles Chargers going to Vegas to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. The Chargers got dominated by the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders losing in an absolute crap bowl game 3-0 to the Minnesota Vikings. And now Josh Dobbs from Minnesota got benched for Nick Mullins, from what I heard for the Vikings. But the
Yeah,
Chargers are great.
that was an absolute snore fest. The lowest scoring game since 2007. That Monday night game between Pittsburgh and Miami in that mud bowl.
Which ended 3-0 as well.
Except I think Pittsburgh kicked a game-winning field goal as time expired.
Yeah. Ooh, Chargers and Raiders. Easton Stick is now the quarterback for the Chargers.
Yeah, they shut Justin Herbert down for the year. It has just been a very disappointing season for the Chargers.
They're gonna let
the Raiders as well.
Oh yeah,
they just want to get both these teams just want to get this season over with and regroup.
Do you think Brandon Staley finishes out the season before the Chargers kick him to the curb?
Yeah, they'll maybe probably let him finish out the season.
Yeah. Who? I'm gonna take the Chargers. I'm gonna take the Chargers. Who are you taking, Dallas?
You know what? I could be wrong, but I'm gonna just take the Raiders. I think the Chargers are just in a worse position right now.
Yeah, both these teams are kind of in the worst position. Hence, this is a Thursday night.
I'm just gonna take a chance on the Raiders.
All right, a chance to try to break the. Right now, we're 500 on splits, so that's a good chance. But man, doing it on a toilet bowl just.
I just can't see. I don't know what. I don't know what the motivation for the Chargers is anymore.
Yeah.
The Chargers should just tank the rest of the season and try to get a good draft pick.
What about on the Raiders side too?
I would say the same thing.
Yeah, so splitting on a toilet bowl. When's the last time you and me have ever split on a toilet bowl?
It's been a while.
It's been way too long.
I just can't see the Chargers, being able to pull it off without Herbert.
Yeah.
I mean, they looked pretty bad last week once he went down.
Yep. Oh, yeah. All right. Up next, we got the Minnesota Vikings going to Cincinnati to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Vikings winning an absolute snorefest 3-0 in Vegas against the Raiders. And the Bengals with Jake Browning before getting knocked out with A.J. McCarron finishing the game just absolutely mowed over the Indianapolis Colts. And we had a little bit at a time. We had an old Apple Cup rematch between former Washington Husky quarterback Jake Browning and former Washington State quarterback Gardner Minshew until Jake Browning went down with the injury. And then A.J. McCarron, like we mentioned, A.J. McCarron had to go in there and finish it out. And the Bengals just steamrolled the Colts with ease. And now the Vikings going to have to start Nick Mullins because they lost all their faith in Josh Dobbs. But yeah, let's be real. Dobbs is a backup for a reason, man. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead. We don't know what the status of Jake Browning is, but A.J. McCarron showed he could carry the load as easily as he did, finishing off that game against the Colts. I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals as well. They've been playing pretty well with Jake Browning since Joe Burrow went down, and McCarron is a capable backup if he's called on to start this week, and I just like the way they've been playing lately.
Yeah. And McCarron, let's keep in mind, before coming back into the NFL, he was in St. Louis with the St. Louis Battlehawks in the XFL.
I forgot. I can't believe he's still in the NFL. I mean, I remember him starting that wild card game for the Bengals back in like 2015. I can't believe he's still in the league. I thought he would have hung it up by now.
Yeah. Ooh, especially after playing a little bit in the XFL.
Yeah, because he was on those Alabama teams that I think went back to back in 2011 and 2012. I remember his college career pretty well.
I see. All right, let's get on to the next game. Up next, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Indianapolis, take on the Indianapolis Colts. The Steelers lost by 3 points to the New England Patriots. I thought for sure when the Patriots were up big, I thought the Patriots were going to just mow them over, but Mitchell Trubisky did his best to try to lead them back, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. And Belichick and the Patriots got their third win of the season, beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 21-18. And the Colts got absolutely mowed over by the Cincinnati Bengals by both Jake Browning and A.J. McCarron. And what's Pittsburgh's record now? Do you think there's still a good chance?
Both these teams are 7-6, and that log jam in the AFC wild card with all those 7-6 teams.
Yeah. Oh man, I think this could potentially be the first year that Mike Tomlin could probably finish with a sub 500. Give me Indianapolis to bounce back from that loss to the Bengals. Give me the Colts.
Yeah, give me the Colts to bounce back. I've just lost all faith in the Steelers after losing back-to-back games at home to 2-10 teams.
Yeah, and these are
two easiest games on your schedule, and you lay eggs.
Yeah. And keep in mind, these last two games we just did, this one and the one before that, these are Saturday games.
Oh yeah, this is the triple header on Saturday.
Yeah. All right. And last one of the Saturday triple header, we got the Denver Broncos going to Detroit to take on the Detroit Lions. The Broncos rolled the Chargers with ease, and the Detroit Lions, surprise, surprise, got absolutely steamrolled by Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. I did not expect that to happen at all.
Me either. The Lions have not looked good the last few weeks.
No, they have not, man. By far and away. I don't know what was up with Dan Campbell going for on that 4th and 10. That was just a dumb gamble when he should have freaking taken the points or punted for that matter, too. I mean, should have tried to send the field goal unit out, man. What was up with Detroit? Just absolutely shit the bed against the Chicago Bears.
Detroit should have got swept by Chicago. Chicago blew the first game.
Yeah. Good. Denver Broncos got a nice little bounce back win after losing by 2 to the Houston Texans.
Oh yeah, that tough loss in Houston the week before. Yeah, they got a nice bounce back.
Yeah,
they're still playing well.
Yeah, this will be a very good game, but Dan Campbell, the Lions are going to be super pissed about getting steamrolled by the Bears. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take Detroit to get back on track and just. I think this game could be a close game, but in the end, I'm a lean slightly towards Detroit getting it done against Denver. I'm taking Detroit.
Yeah, I'm going to take Detroit to bounce back and kind of just maintain their lead in the NFC North. They're gonna be wanting to look to bounce back. So yeah. I'm going to go with Detroit at home.
You better get Aiden Hutchinson going. I hope he can get some sacks on Russell Wilson with what left.
Yeah, this is going to be Denver's toughest game left. Denver has a pretty easy last 3 games.
Yeah. All right, up next, we got the New York Giants to start the Sunday slate. We got the Giants going to New Orleans to take on the Saints. The New York Giants, surprising upset win over the Green Bay Packers at home with Tommy DeVito at quarterback. And the New Orleans Saints just absolutely stomped the Carolina Panthers with ease.
Yeah.
Yep. Game being played in the Superdome. I still cannot believe the Giants pulled that off last night on Monday Night Football, winning it just by 2 points. And Saints, they're playing Carolina. It was expected for them to complete that sweep. Give me New Orleans to give the Giants a reality check this week. I'm taking the Saints.
Yeah, give me the Saints to get to back to 500. I think the Giants are in for a letdown. God, they've been kind of hot lately.
Yeah.
And I know some fans are pissed because it's hurting their draft stock, but
and Derek Carr's playing with some rib injuries.
Yeah, but I think the Giants' 3-game winning streak comes to an end this week.
Yes, it does. All right, up next, we got the Chicago Bears going to Cleveland to take on the Browns. The Bears, man, wow. Justin Fields and them just steamrolled Detroit. And the defense, man, got some big-time stops in that game, too, especially stopping a 4th and 10, which I don't know what the hell Dan Campbell was thinking about going for that one. And the Cleveland Browns with Joe Flacco, I thought for sure, I had no idea what the status of Trevor Lawrence was going to be for the Jacksonville Jaguars, but Cleveland just took it to Jacksonville back on Sunday. Big win with Joe Flacco at quarterback. I don't know about this time around. If this will be even close this time. Bears had a nice little roll, had a nice steamrolling win over the Lions, but I think they're going to be in for a letdown here. Give me the Cleveland Browns to just go in there and just take care of their business against the Bears here. I'm taking the Browns.
Yeah, I'm taking the Browns to get another win here. Man, the Bears, they've been playing good lately too, but I don't think they have enough to beat the Browns. The Browns still have a pretty good defense, and Joe Flacco's looking pretty good.
Yeah, he is.
At age 38.
It's got to be Stefanski's system, maybe. I think it's Stefanski's system that he rolls with. I think it's Stefanski's system that worked with Flacco.
Yeah.
It's got to be the system. It's got to be that system. All right. Up next, we got the Atlanta Falcons going to Carolina to take on the Panthers. The Falcons got beat pretty handily by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers now lead the NFC South, and someone's got to win that division. The Carolina Panthers, let's be real, still gift wrapping that number 1 pick for Chicago with ease. They just absolutely suck. Give me the Atlanta Falcons to bounce back from that loss against the Buccaneers and just complete the sweep of the Panthers. Give me Atlanta.
Yeah, give me Atlanta to bounce back from that tough last minute loss to the Bucks last week, and just to continue Carolina's miserable season.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting that win against the Falcons, as mentioned, and the Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love. You're telling me that you could beat Patrick Mahomes and the defending Super Bowl champs, but you can't beat Tommy DeVito and the crappy-ass New York Giants? You're telling me you can't beat Tommy DeVito, but you can beat Patrick Mahomes? My God.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense at all. Man, lost by 2 points to the Giants in MetLife Stadium. I mean, our Seahawks played them way better than what the freaking Packers did. I mean, come on. You lost to Tommy DeVito? The quarterback who still lives at home with his parents?
Yeah.
Give me Tampa Bay to just go into Green Bay and take care of their business and stay atop the crappy NFC South. Give me the Buccaneers.
Yeah, give me Tampa as well. I think that loss by Green Bay is just going to demoralize them, and it's going to have a carryover effect.
My God, man. All right, up next, we got the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. The New York Jets just steamrolled the Houston Texans and knocked C.J. Stroud out, Zach Wilson's best game of his career. Meanwhile, the Miami Dolphins lost by 1 point to the Tennessee Titans. That was also another shocker. I cannot believe Miami dropped that game to Tennessee.
No.
Yeah, they're going to be going to this game really pissed. Give me Miami to just roll the Jets.
Yeah, give me Miami to bounce back after that collapse last night and complete the sweep of the Jets. The Jets are in for a letdown.
Yeah. Ooh, all right. Up next, we got the Kansas City Chiefs taking on New England Patriots. Chiefs falling to the Buffalo Bills after a crazy controversial false start call after what would have been a big play where Travis Kelce lateraled it to Kadarius Toney, what would have been the game-winning touchdown, but a costly controversial penalty. Mahomes was furious and pissed. You could hear his frustrations after that game. And the New England Patriots beat the Pittsburgh Steelers by 3 points to get their 3rd win of the season. And let's be real, they're going to be having either pick number 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me Kansas City to bounce back from that one and take care of the business against the Patriots. Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs to bounce back and get right. This is a perfect get right game. If they don't blow out the Patriots, and they have some serious problems.
All right. Up next, we got the Texans taking on the Titans. We don't know CJ Stroud's status is coming out of concussion protocol. If he's not out there, they'll have to roll Davis Mills. The Titans got that 1 point win over the Miami Dolphins, as just mentioned before. Will Levis, can he get it going again with DeAndre Hopkins? And, man, I just cannot believe that the Titans won that game last night. That shocked me, man. Whew.
Yeah, that was a stunner.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm going to take the Titans. If CJ Stroud's a no-go, I think the Titans are going to win. And Derrick Henry, I think, is going to have a field day against them too. But, give me the Titans.
Yeah, if Stroud can't go, I guess give me the Titans. And to get 2 in a row, kind of a shot in the dark pick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if CJ Stroud does play, then, I expect the Texans to bounce back, but if he doesn't, I think the Titans are going to get their second in a row.
Yeah, but also the CJ Stroud did look a little crap before getting knocked out with the concussion against the New York Jets.
Yeah.
All right. Up next, we got the San Francisco 49ers. We all know what happened last week. Going to the desert to take on Arizona Cardinals. Lock of the week, 49ers.
Yeah, lock of the week. They complete the sweep of Arizona, and they just continue to keep it rolling.
And that'll clinch in the West.
They are looking like the best team in the NFL right now. They're not missing a beat. And right now, they'd be my pick to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to say the same thing too. Who knows? Maybe I think they maybe might get a shot at either Miami or they might end up taking on Baltimore. We'll see. All right. Up next, we got the Washington Commanders going to SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles to take on the Los Angeles Rams. The Washington Commanders, are they coming off?
They were on a bye, and then before that, didn't they just get annihilated by the Dolphins?
Yes, they got annihilated by the Dolphins. Our lock of the week. We got our lock of the week wrong this past week. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Rams took the Baltimore Ravens to overtime, but lost it on a punt return, a crazy punt return by Tylan Wallace, I think his name was.
Yeah, like 76 yards.
76 yards for the house to win it.
Shootout.
Yeah, 76 yards to the house to win it for the Ravens. I'm going to take the Rams to bounce back here and hand the Commanders a loss coming off of their bye week. Give me the Rams.
Yeah, give me the Rams to bounce back and to get back to 500 and stay in the mix in the NFC wildcard race. Washington's just abysmal. Right now, they currently have the number 4 pick in the draft.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do.
I think Washington will win another game the rest of the season.
Nah. All right. Up next, Dallas Cowboys going to Buffalo to take on the Bills. The Cowboys now in first place in the NFC East after they just rolled the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Buffalo Bills escaped Kansas City with a big win after a controversial call on that we talked about earlier. Dallas Cowboys, they're rolling, trying to stay atop it. Super Bowl rematch from the 90s of back-to-back years when the Cowboys just rolled the Bills twice in the Super Bowl.
27, I think it was 27 and 28.
Yeah, back-to-back years of Cowboys versus Bills in those Super Bowls. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Bills looking poised to Cowboys looking poised to make a run here, and I think they're going to continue it. And now they got some momentum to try to win the NFC East. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take the Cowboys to beat the Bills. This game should be interesting, but I'm gonna take the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Cowboys in a close one on the road. They've been playing really well lately. Ever since they lost that tough game at Philly, they've been looking good. So I'm gonna pick them to continue their momentum.
Yep. All right. Last but not least, we're going to the Sunday Night Football. We got the Baltimore Ravens going to Jacksonville to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ravens winning that crazy shootout at home against the Los Angeles Rams. Tylan Wallace punt return touchdown to win in overtime. And the Jaguars, I cannot believe Trevor Lawrence played that game on that high ankle sprain, but he did not look good.
He shouldn't have.
Yeah, got outplayed by Joe Flacco in that game. Got outplayed.
He should have sat it out.
Yeah, he should have sat it out and rest. Who knows what would have happened after that, though, too, but Ravens are rolling. They're trying to hold on to get that number 1 seed, especially now that Miami lost. Ravens got a pretty darn good chance at that number 1 seed, and I expect them to keep it going. I think the Ravens are ready to make that next push, and I think Lamar Jackson could potentially be in the Super Bowl this year if he keeps it going. Give me the Baltimore Ravens to go into Jacksonville and just take care of their business. If Trevor Lawrence still plays and not 100%, who knows what happens with him, how many times he'll turn it over against that Ravens defense. But I like the Ravens here. Give me the Ravens.
Yeah, give me the Ravens in this one to keep it rolling and continue to be on their way to getting the number 1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah. All right, there you have it.
And the Jaguars, their 3rd straight loss.
All right. And there you have it. Those are our picks. Dallas and I split on the toilet bowl. I took the Chargers. You took the Raiders. We got Bengals over Vikings, Colts over Steelers, Lions over Broncos, Saints over Giants, Browns over Bears, Falcons over Panthers, Buccaneers over Packers, Dolphins over Jets, Chiefs over Patriots, Titans over Texans, 49ers over Cardinals, Rams over Commanders, Cowboys over Bills, Ravens over Jaguars, and unfortunately Eagles versus Seahawks. Knock on wood. I will be at that game Monday night. And drop your picks down in the comments below and let us know what you think. And we will catch y'all in the next one. Dallas, thank you again. Let's see how we do. See if we can do better than that 7-8 week that we just had last week. A surprise sub 500 week.
Yeah, that was, I guess, the week of upsets.
Yeah. All right. Catch y'all later. If you ain't with it, you ain't infamous. As always, go Seahawks.